Hello friends, today we have Rohit with us. Hi Rohit, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Good, great. When did we do your transplant, repair transplant?
Last 15 days back,
15 days
yeah,
back.
yeah.
So, what all areas did we cover? Can you just show?
Yeah, the whole front,
Yeah.
the temples were created,
Yeah.
and you also include the
Crown.
this crown part.
Yeah. How many grafts were done for you?
Approximately 4,500.
4,500.
Yeah.
It was a combination of FUT and beard.
Beard.
Yeah. So how was your experience? And you had already got a transplant done somewhere else.
Yeah, I got my previous hair transplant 1 year back, and I was not satisfied at all. मैं पूरी तरह से हताश हो चुका था because the result were not good at all, and I was cap bounded all the time. मेरे को हमेशा सिर्फ कैप ही पहने रहनी पड़ती थी. But when I come to know about the Satya clinic, मैंने गूगल में सर्च किया, चेक किया, वेबसाइट्स में देखा, and I come to even आपसे मैं मिला था उस टाइम. तो यहाँ पे आके मुझे एक अलग ही एक्सपीरियंस फेस हुआ कि मतलब मैंने यहाँ पे हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट कराया है, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम इट आई एम वेरी मच इमोशनली स्ट्रॉन्ग नाउ. अर्लियर मेरे को थोड़ा सा लगता था, हेजिटेशन होती थी मेरे को बाहर निकलने में या किसी से मिलने में. आई वॉज नॉट फीलिंग ओके बिकॉज ऑफ माई बॉल्ड स्काल्प एंड ऑल. But when I came here, it's like a new life that I got from here. I'm very much emotionally strong now. मेरे को सिर्फ यही नहीं बताया कि मेरे को अपने बालों की कैसे देखभाल करनी है, बट दे गेव मी अ वेरी न्यू पाथ हाउ टू लीव लाइफ, सो आई एम वेरी मच ओके एंड आई एम वेरी मच हैप्पी विद दिस.
सो ये जो चेंज आप अपने लाइफ में एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं, लाइक यू आर टेलिंग मी दैट यू हैव बिकम मोर इमोशनली स्टेबल एंड you are like now stronger, more strong to face the world.
Yeah.
And you are more happy and content with yourself.
Definitely.
So ये चेंज क्या, आपके जो बाल अब थोड़े आप वापस देख रहे हैं, ये आ गए हैं इसलिए या कुछ और भी?
मैं कहूँगा दोनों चीज़ों से, बिकॉज पहले मैं थोड़ा सा इमोशनली लो इसलिए भी था बिकॉज मेरे बाल मेरे थोड़े कम थे. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी विद द रिजल्ट्स, एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम इट जो मोटिवेशन मुझे यहाँ से मिला है दैट आई कैन नॉट एक्चुअली डिस्क्राइब इन वर्ड्स, बट येस नाउ आई एम इमोशनली वेरी मच स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड आई एम रेडी टू फेस द वर्ल्ड इन माई ओन वर्ल्ड.
तो I can see like you are a very positive guy, but circumstances or whatever happened to you, you had kind of lost faith in probably hair transplant procedure, doctors, maybe yourself also.
Yeah, definitely. Because of my previous experience, it was bitter, I would say. And I really, after that, I was not feeling okay for the hair transplant. In fact, I came here for the synthetic hair transplant.
Okay, okay.
But now when you, motivate me, you told me each and every aspect about the hair transplant, then I was okay for FUT process. So now I'm very much confident.
I still remember when you came, you were very skeptical about the natural transplant. I think you were just not ready to believe that something can be done.
Yeah.
And you were like after me for synthetic hair implants.
Definitely.
Yeah. See, a lot of people come to us for hair transplant repair cases. Unfortunately, these days, because hair transplant has become such a popular procedure, and anybody is doing hair transplant at every place, every city, everywhere you'll see transplant centers, most of them running on franchise module, and obviously things can be shown to be very rosy, but they are not actually at most of the times. So most of these patients, like Rohit, when he came to me, he was like wasn't ready for natural hair transplant. He thought that it cannot be done at all.
Yeah.
And he came for synthetic hair implants. I have done a big number of synthetic hair implants in my career. I've been doing synthetic hair implants since 2003, and that's quite a lot time, but in most of the cases who come to me for synthetic hair implants, I see that there is a possibility of natural hair transplant. So if done properly, natural hair transplant can prove really miraculous, and it can give you wonderful results. The only thing is you have to be honest, you have to be committed, you have to be passionate when you are doing this, and that is something which you don't find everywhere, I guess.
Definitely.
So and all of us are positive, like you are also a very positive guy, as you are telling me, and as I can see also. But because of our belief system which we get from society, we tend to become negative. We have been told every single time by maybe our parents, by maybe your friends, relatives, society. All of us have been in fact told repeatedly that you should not believe, you should
Yeah.
not, you stop trusting people, you stop believing people, people cheat, so when we repeatedly listen to these affirmations or these thoughts, they enter our subconscious, and we stop believing in other people. We stop, not only it doesn't remain restricted to others, it actually reflects back to you also. We stop believing in the universe, we stop believing in God, we stop believing in ourselves. And that is the thing when things change, and you just lose the track. All of us, we just lose the track. And uh, you know every everything is not same, all the people are not same, and it is a matter of changing the belief system. If you think that people are good, if you think you can trust, you will meet those people, you will attract more of those people whom you can trust. This is called law of attraction. I'm sure you guys must have read the book The Secret. If you haven't already read it, please read the book. It is amazing, interesting. Hindi versions are also available. So that's a wonderful book, and you will be surprised to know that how we write our destiny every single moment with our thoughts. So when we know that our thoughts are the most decisive factor in deciding our destiny, so can't we think good? We can.
Yeah, definitely.
So I can see the hair growth looks amazing. Your hair have already grown in length, and the beard area. Let us have a look. The beard area has healed quite well. There is slight redness here. Do you have itching in this area?
No, not at all.
Not much. I think in your previous surgery, the one which you got somewhere else, what was that surgery? FUT or FUE?
FUE.
So were you told at that time about the differences of FUT and FUE, or what?
They did, but it was not explained properly. So, and they in fact did not prescribe any medicine to me even after that. So,
Post transplant.
Yeah, post transplant. It was just like you just came for surgery, just then done on the same day. That's it.
So have you noticed that whatever hair you had at the time of surgery, first surgery, now when you came to me for this surgery, you had some reduction in the number of hair, like had you
The
noticed?
transplanted
Not the transplanted ones, the existing ones.
I didn't get it. Means
I mean, did you notice any hair fall or reduction in your hair density throughout, in general, over the scalp?
a bit,
The non-transplanted ones.
a bit.
Yeah.
I would say a bit.
And the transplanted ones?
The transplanted ones, actually, even I was told that they are transplanting 4,500 grafts, but when the result came out after a year, I did not feel okay that it was 4,500.
We can see that in your previous pictures, the pre-pictures which you are seeing on the screen, where that was the situation after first transplant of Rohit, and you can see the number is definitely not 4,500. Let me tell you one thing. Most of the cases, what I see, people get FUE surgery done, and most of the times they are being told about 4,000, 4,500. 3,500. These are very high numbers for FUE. In case we are doing an FUE surgery in an Asian patient, it is very, very difficult to get that many grafts. By FUE, if you are doing extraction in the safe donor zone, limited extraction, not damaging the entire area completely. You can extract around 1800 to 2000 grafts, not more than that. So people who have been told, to go for 4000 or 4500 grafts by FUE method, they should get their donor area assessment done by a good doctor. That is what my advice would be. Okay.
So till so far, my experience is amazing. I mean, it was really a pain-free surgery, I would say. I did not realize even a single pain during the surgery and after that, in fact. And I'm very much excited about the result I'm getting. So a lot of hairs are coming now, which is visible.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping good result even after that.
Yeah. Important point which Rohit has raised. A lot of people think that FUT surgery is very painful.
Yeah.
And in fact, that is one of the most common hindrance because of which people don't get FUT surgery done. So let me tell you, intra-op pain, that means the pain during surgery, FUT surgery is much less as compared to FUE, because we just have to numb a small area. In FUE we have to numb a big area, and then we have to give you repeated injections, and the time for which we are operating on the donor side in case of FUE is many hours as compared to FUT, when I think 40-45 minutes. 40-45 minutes we were able to take out the strip and everything. So here I am not against FUE. I myself has done FUE surgery here in this area, but the thing is, whatever surgery we are doing, it should be done keeping the patient in mind. The focus should be on patient's needs rather than my competence doing FUT or FUE. So that is something which one should take care of while choosing their transplant clinic. It's very important. At least whatever even if you have decided to go for one particular method, FUT or FUE or whatever, but it's good to listen to different views. It is always better. So maybe you might have been told the things which are not so correct. Okay, so at least give yourself a chance and listen to both the sides of story, and then take decision based on the basis of facts, not on the basis of propagated myths. That is very important. And as Rohit is like, you can see his smile, you can, but maybe because the video is blurred, you might not be able to see that. But he's smiling.
Yeah.
And the new hair growth, obviously, it's a long-awaited growth, which he's getting after this transplant. You have waited for how many years? Like, when did you get the first transplant done?
1 year back.
1 year back. So almost an year-long wait has now ended finally, and I can see the happiness. And it is not just about physical transformation, it is about self-acceptance, it is about self-love, it is about self-belief, which you get after getting a successful hair transplant done. So Rohit, this should not be restricted only to the physical aspect. It should also reflect in your it has already, in fact, it has already in your confidence. I think there is a huge change in your perception towards yourself and towards life. What I can make out in just 15-20 days, when I met you first time, and now when I'm seeing you, you are a completely different man.
Definitely.
That's great, that's good. So this is actually very gratifying, and I thank God for putting myself in such a noble and humble profession, where we can not only the work which I am doing helps me to evolve spiritually, as well as it helps in evolution of our patients also, and that's so amazing. And thank you very much We'll keep updating about Rohit's growth, and love yourself, stay blessed. Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone.